Hello,
Hi,
welcome to the first official episode of My Spawn and Me. I'm Anthony,
I'm Ryden.
and here we talk about some random stuff just going on or just ask some questions. Randomness. All right, so let's think of, um, let's see, let's start with the would you rather. Yeah,
Okay.
so those are always fun.
Yeah.
Would you rather sing everything instead of talk or dance everywhere instead of walk?
Go dance everyone, 100%.
Dance
Because
everywhere.
I can't sing.
That's fair. But what if you could sing?
I feel like people would just get annoyed. I mean, I already dance everywhere as it is. So
That's fair. I have the same answer though. Like I already kind of like I'm at work and like so I work super early in the morning.
yeah.
So like when no one's there, I just have my headphones in. And, like I'm pretty much dancing as I'm working and like going up and down like aisles and stuff. So yeah, no, I definitely. But there's also sometimes when I'll just randomly like break out into song, and sometimes that's just fun. And people look at me crazy, and I'm like, so what? I am crazy. That's okay. That's fine.
That's why I like my friends right now because we all just like we're all so crazy to the point where we think it's fun.
Which is good. Normalize
like,
being weird.
yeah,
It's okay.
yeah, like
Who can like? If people want to judge, usually people judge
yeah,
just because they're not happy with themselves
yeah.
and they don't know how to have fun.
I'm like, so what? I'm weird. I'll embrace it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Hey, man,
embrace the weird.
embrace it. Embrace it. All right. So another one. Okay. Not really a would you rather. Do you have any would you rather's?
Not really.
Okay. Okay. Um, another question. If you won the lottery right now, also, sorry, you guys, for viewers, we're currently filming in my car because that's the way life works itself out. You may hear this little rattling in the back. It's probably just because the car's on. It's probably the AC. So don't mind that. If you won the lottery, what would your reaction be like, right? That you just found out you won the lottery. How would you react?
You're joking. um, honestly, I would probably be like, what would I do? What am I gonna do with all this money?
And what would you
Like,
do?
I probably end up like saving like half of it, and then I don't even know what I would do with the rest of it. Um, I'd probably buy like some like fancy dance clothes, like Lululemon and stuff that everyone wears, um, and like, and then yeah, most of them will probably go into dance anyways. But
Good.
like,
That's good. Dance is very expensive.
yeah,
So, and you said you'd save half, so
yeah,
that's good. College fund.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Yeah, college fund, college tuition, all that stuff. And if you're dancing in college, that's it's only
Yeah,
the price is
it's
only
just
going to get higher and higher. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Um, and you said, what were you saying about your dance teacher with your shoes?
wait, what?
About your white shoes.
Oh yeah, like how like there's only very few people that she like gives them to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my dance teacher, so she said, anyways, she says that I'm like one of her strongest tappers, and which is kind of a big deal though because like her main style that she teaches is tap, and so for her to say that is like kind of like a big like bigger thing, and there's only like 5 or 6 people um that are like gifted white tap shoes from her, um but like how she gave them to me, and like one of her like big things is that she wants people to have like nice shoes, like nice tap shoes. Like if you're in tap, she's gonna want you to have nice tap shoes. Like if you can't buy them, like whatever. But if she's like, you're really good at tap, and I really see you with the future in tap, I'm getting you nice tap shoes. Like it's like what size are you? I'm buying them. Like it's like a whole thing. Like if she can really see you in the future being like a big tapper, like she'll be like, you're getting nice tap shoes. Like no, under no circumstances whatsoever. Like I'm buying you nice tap shoes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's good to have teachers like that. They notice something,
Yeah.
they see something in you, and they're like, hey, let me help you out.
Yeah, because it was actually really sweet because when she called my mom, um, like telling her that I'm like leveling up next year, she was like, I can really see Ryden having a future in dance. Like if I wanted to have um if I wanted, she was like, if she wants to be like a dancer in the future, I could see her having a really good future in dance. Um, and like she loves my like she loves my long legs. She loves me. Um, and she was like, I just wish that I had her legs like um, because I have like long legs like you.
Yeah,
And
genetics.
um, but it was just really sweet. It's like
How tall is your teacher?
I
You're
don't
taller,
know. I like slightly taller than her. I think like we're around the same height.
but you're like
But like
85% length.
yeah. It's funny because one of my dance teachers is like because for pre-point we do a lot of just like sitting on the ground with our legs out and like just like fixing our posture.
Yeah.
Because it's like getting us ready for point and like for ballet and stuff. Um, and it's funny because when she sits next to me, because her like her because my legs are so long, my torso is shorter, but her torso is longer and her legs are shorter.
Yeah.
And she's like quite a bit shorter than me. And she's like quite a bit shorter than me, and it's funny. She's like, guys, I'm taller than Ryden when we're sitting down, but it's funny because she's like taller than me because she has a taller torso.
Yeah.
But it's just funny because she's like, guys, I'm taller than Ryden, like,
Yeah.
because she's like not used to that, like being like taller.
Yeah. It's funny. Because me and my friend Marissa, if you're watching, shout out. When we sit down, we're the same height. Just because she's longer torso.
Yeah.
But when I stand up, because my legs are longer.
Yeah.
I'm taller, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just funny, like proportions are different, and heights and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny. Well, that's funny. Good stuff. All right, and I have a little debate. Not really a debate. It's a question. But it's clicking this out. Let's turn this on. It's go away. Go away. So, do you think there are more wheels in the world or more doors in the world?
Like what kind of wheels? Like
Wheels in general.
just wheels.
Wheels or more doors.
I feel like there's more wheels because if you think about it, for like every house, you usually have like 1 to 2 cars per house. But then there's wait, but I didn't even think about the doors in the house. Oh my gosh, wait, I don't know because I feel like ooh. Okay, wait.
Cogs turning in the head.
So,
all right.
Wait, with like a garage door, like the big
So
one count.
wheels on the ground. Let's say that wheel like meant for mobility.
Yeah.
Say.
And then, but like the door, with like a garage door, count as it.
For the sake of conversation, let's say no. So let's talk about doors with hinges.
Okay.
Let's Let's see. Yeah, let's say doors with hinges.
Okay. Oh, wait. Now it's just. Okay. I feel like there might be more doors. Because I feel like you have a door to go everywhere. But then there's like cars and bikes and like I don't even know what else. Like there's just everything and I don't know. I feel like there's more doors because like for every house you have like a ton of doors because for every room. But then like I don't know.
I don't believe there's. I'm sure there is an answer, obviously,
Yeah.
but like because of the critical thinking skill, like doors with hinges, like technically, like car doors have hinges, vehicles have
Yeah.
hinges. They're still doors.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, because I don't know if there's more doors or more wheels, because I think most. I mean, let's just stick with like cars for now.
Yeah.
A car itself has to have, I won't say has, but has four wheels.
Yeah.
But then not every car has four doors. Some have
Yeah.
two doors.
Yeah.
Some like trucks and SUVs, some have five, six
Yeah.
doors.
Six.
Some trucks have six tires.
Yeah.
You have semi truck,
Yeah.
18 wheels, you
Yeah.
know.
And then like limos have like
I want to say
doors.
wheels, because even like if you think about an office chair,
Yeah.
they have five wheels.
Yeah.
But also
But then the office building
may have 20 doors.
Yeah.
Or more doors. Some have those double doors.
Yeah.
Like it's a good question. But I still say wheels, because if it thinking of like the office building,
Yeah.
if it's in an office, there's probably a chair, at least one rolly chair.
Yeah.
Per office.
Yeah.
Let's say that. So that office may have like a double door in the front.
Yeah.
And maybe like, I don't know, it's real fancy and have like a bathroom door like in the back of the office. But that'd be a total of three doors. But the chair that's in there has five. So.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of doors.
This is a tricky question.
Very, very tricky question. My final answer would be wheels. But yeah.
Because if you think about it, there's also like at a dealership they just have wheels, like without cars.
Valid point.
They just have wheels.
Just have wheels. They go like big old tires. You know, they just all stacked with wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. There's probably only about 20 doors, but every rack has 20 tires or wheels. So, and then if you think you're driving, you see all those wheels on like side road that's like stacked on and like decommissioned cars. So like cars are total and like in pieces. So like doors, I don't feel like if the door is, because like even like there's door stores. They have doors.
But then they can fit more doors than than like wheels because they're like thinner and they just stack.
See, I thought of the question, but I didn't really dive into the question. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's see, what you got for me? What did you? So you told me about you're going bowling for your promotion.
Field trip.
Is it just bowling?
I
Or you?
think so.
I feel like that's kind of
maybe. I have honestly no idea. I mean, I know there's food. I'm pretty sure there's an arcade there too. So it's like bowling, food, and an arcade. Um, we were supposed to go to Kingsgate uh this month, but we couldn't like fundraise enough money or something for that. Or like we just couldn't get the buses there. I don't know. But now we're just having a movie night at the school in the gym instead, which is kind of fun.
That's still fun, yeah. Some people don't talk during the movies. People are gonna do it.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it because they're teens and they're your age. That's what they do when they throw popcorn.
And scream, chicken jockey!
Yeah, no. You're a good one. You're a good one. Let's just say I really appreciate you and the person you are, because some people they didn't do a good job raising their kids.
I was literally no, because when we went to the movies, oh my god, there are these parents. They like went to the movies with their kids, and then they like took a picture, and then they left to go like watch a different movie. I'm like, why wouldn't you stay with your children and their friends? I'm like,
yep, been there.
makes me mad.
That's funny. Yeah. I don't remember the last time I went to a movie. Sorry, totally space out. Last time I went to a movie and people were just like disrespectful, like blatantly. I know I had like when I was younger, I was basically in the same situation as you, where like we're just trying to watch a movie and people next to me are just like talking and screaming.
Yeah.
Like, well, watch the movie.
I'm like, shut your face. Shut your face.
I forgot what movie it was probably a couple years ago. People like, and they say, make silence your cell phones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, silence your cell phone. And they all now they say no one wants to stare at a little screen while you're at a movie.
I know.
And people still do it. That little dim feature on your phone, it doesn't help.
It doesn't.
Okay, like the room's pitch black. Don't take your phone out.
No.
Like if you have to, walk out.
Oh my gosh, I can't. They kept like whenever it was like a scene that they like saw on, like TikTok or like YouTube Shorts or whatever. I don't even know. They were like, they'd be like, guys, I got the clip. Like, yeah. I'm like, shut up.
Like,
I'm like, it's not that big a deal. Like, it's gonna like eventually like come out of the movie theater. Like, you can watch it another time. Like, do this at home. Like, you're not in the movie theater. Like, no one cares. Like,
okay. And you've already seen that clip in the preview most of the time. Like, why are you getting excited about something you've already seen? Like, that's why I don't watch spoilers or anything. I see it come up. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then I look down. Yeah. Like, if you see me watch a brand new Marvel movie, like, that's exactly what I do. I was like, oh, this is Marvel. I don't want to spoil anything for myself. Like,
I'm like, oh, cool. Like, there's a cool movie coming out. Like, oh, that's so, like, I'll see, like, the commercial for it. And then it's like, oh, like, oh, what's this for? And it'll say what it's for. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, I'll want to watch this. Like, when I went to the movies, I found out that there's a new Karate Kid coming out.
There is a new Karate Kid movie coming out.
I'm like, oh, that's exciting. So my mom and I looked at each other. I was like, we saw like it was like the Cars, like the original like Cars that like Daniel like drove in like the first movie.
Yeah.
And then I saw the car. I was like, Karate Kid. And I looked at my mom and we were like, we need to see this. And Joshy will lose his mind. Like, it was so funny. We were like,
yeah. And it actually looks like it's gonna be a good story too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what was Mr. Miyagi?
Mr. Miyagi.
For Mr. Miyagi or whatever. He's gone. He died. Yeah. But you got Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong, Jackie. Yeah. And you got Daniel's son.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I never watched Cobra Kai.
I am watching it right now.
Watch out.
I've been in,
doing your history.
yeah, because I watched all the Karate Kids first, and then I started watching Cobra Kai, because I'm like, it's the only way you can watch it. Like, you have to watch the original movies
Yes.
first, because all the characters in the, like, when they like bring back someone that was in the movies, like if you don't watch the movie, it's like, oh, who is that? Like, what? Like, why is he so special and stuff? But then it's like, you watch the movie, it's like, oh my gosh, like, this is that person. Like, what the heck? Like, what is he doing here and stuff? And it's just like, I can't, like, you can't watch, like, a series before watching the movies. If the movies came out before the series. It's like when there's, like, a book to the movie. Like, you have to read the book and the movie. Like, you can't just watch the movie. But then, like, that's what I do. I still do it. I still do it anyway, because I'm like, I don't like reading. But, like, a lot of people were like, you can't read the book. Or, like, you can't. Like, you can't. It's like, a lot of people's like, you can't watch the movie and not the book. But I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
that's
you
exactly
can.
what I just did.
I'm like, you can, but, like, I'll do it anyways. Because, like, I don't like reading books. Like, I don't like to read. Like,
it just happens. Like,
yeah.
No, I let's see. So let's talk Harry Potter, for instance.
Yeah.
I read maybe the first four. Actually, let's see. I know I read the first one. I think I like started the second. Pretty sure I skipped the third, and I read the fourth. But I guess ironically have seen all the movies, like just random. Like I never actually like started the movies. Like I just they happened to be on, and I just sat down and watched them. But oh, you don't know what happens because the X Y Z. I'm like, I'm just watch the movie. Like I know it's not that's accurate to the story or whatever. Like they change some things, whatever. I still enjoy the movie. Like I'm not watching it to criticize. I'm watching it for entertainment.
Yeah.
A lot of people. This is what bothers me whenever they take a movie adaptation of a book or novel or whatever, and like they're like, oh, this didn't happen. They did this character did that, and then this happened. I'm like, no, it's their own.
Like, they're not trying to be like exactly like the book. They're trying to be different.
It's
like they're not
based on the book.
Yeah,
it's not the book.
Yeah, it's like literally it's like based on it's like based on the book or based on a true story. Like based on this, it's like it's not the exact same thing. Like
people like as long as you're entertained, just be there and accept it. Support it. If it's something that you like, support it. Sometimes the movies do fail just because they totally went rogue and didn't follow the source material. Like at least if it's following source material, they're gonna make some changes.
Yeah.
Also, being because times have changed from when the movie first came, or when the novel was released, movie might be made 10, 20 years later.
Yeah.
Like, people are offended these days. So.
It's like all the, because they like made like a bajillion Cinderellas now.
Yeah.
Like now they have, or like for a while now, but they have like Sneakerella, where it's like the guy is the Cinderella and he makes sneakers and then he like has these like cool sneakers, which is actually really good. I've watched it. It's actually pretty good.
Never heard of it. One.
Disney Plus.
Like so. How does that work? Like, so because
it's like
does a female try to find his shoe?
Yeah, because like she's like a rich girl whose like dad like owns like a big sneaker company or whatever, and then it's like his dream to like create sneakers and like sell them for like good money and stuff, and then like he goes to this fancy like ball type thing. Where they're like advertising sneakers and stuff like that have been created. And then he like wears like these super cool sneakers that like have like basically like Paris or like whatever town he lives in. I don't even know. But it has like a whole like city under like the sole, like on the sole of the shoe, and it's like clear and it's like lit up and everything, and it's like, oh, like I love your shoes and stuff, like, oh, that's so cool. And then he has to like run by like get home by midnight, like Typical Cinderella story.
Wait, okay, so what? So does he have like uh what is it? Fairy? It's not fairy godmother. Is it fairy godmother?
Like, well,
Or
yeah, because it's like he
even the
has.
original? Like what is who grants the powers?
So basically, it's like his best friend. Basically,
Okay.
it's like his fairy godmother.
Okay.
But like, not really, because it's like he's just encouraging him to do these things.
Okay.
It's like
So
you have the
there's no
talent. It's
actual
like,
magic. So
yeah.
where's the curfew come into play?
So it's like basically like he goes somewhere and he doesn't like only his best friend knows. Like his parents don't know. Like he doesn't know. He's not like supposed to
He's not
be
supposed
anywhere.
to be doing it. Right.
But like he goes anyways because you know that's what this is what he's gonna
That's
do.
what he's gonna do. Yeah.
But then he has to like be home by like midnight and whatever. And then he's running down the escalator and then his like shoe falls off and then like goes up the escalator and she's like, wait, you forgot your shoe. Oh my gosh, that kid goes to my school. Um, but it's like, oh no, my shoe was like, just forget it and then whatever. And then she like goes around town like looking for like this guy that made these super cool sneakers or whatever.
Okay. So question. Because this always bothers me about Cinderella. Does the girl looking for it, who owns the shoe, does she know what his face looks like?
Yeah.
Okay.
She just doesn't know because she thinks like he's some like high class.
Okay.
Like
he's not.
Not like, but he's like lives like super low class and is like poor and stuff. But like, that's not what she thinks because he was at the super like high class party with all these rich people and stuff.
Got it.
But then like really, he's not.
Got it. Okay. Fair. That was a little side tip. I forget what we were originally talking about.
I don't even know. Oh, we're talking about the books. And
The books,
movies.
yes, books into movies. Yeah, just appreciate. Don't look to criticize, like, because that's really what ruins a lot of movies. Is people will hear, oh, it's a bad movie. Like, think for yourself first of all. Like, if someone didn't like, you guys may not have the same taste, or if you do, then okay, cool. But just try to enjoy. Like, that's the point of going to. If you're spending your money on it, you should want to enjoy it. Don't try to like downplay. Don't try to criticize it. Don't try to make it negative. Don't go in with a bad attitude. Like, just because your friend didn't like it doesn't mean you're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
You know, be an individual.
Because even like with the Minecraft movie, like people were like, back to the movie, but they're like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so bad or whatever. Like the graphics are so bad. Like it's not even a green screen. Like it's a like actual set that they made. That they like literally wander around. Like they have people dressed up as like the villagers or whatever. And like, I'm like, it's not like it's just because you don't like how it looks doesn't mean it's not a good movie. Like it's like you unless you're like zooming in on like every individual pixel that like to see like the background, like to see in between the tiny little pixels between like the actual like their hair and like the background, like it's like yeah, no, it's not gonna look pretty, but like you can't see that unless you're like zooming in like this close to where you can see every individual pixel. I'm like, it's not like I'm like just quit being a hater. Like you're just haters. Like calm down. Like but you're not like
it's not that serious.
It's not that serious.
Nothing is that serious. Like,
it's not that serious.
Calm down.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Like you're not like a movie critique or anything. Like you're literally a teenager just bored on the internet. Like just trying to pick a fight. Like
What was I going to say? I was going to say. Well, let's see. You are 14.
Yep.
Means you gotta get a job soon.
Or not, you know. Like
you got a couple of years, but what I want to do, we're gonna walk you through an interview process.
Hey, I've already done interviews before. I had to interview for leadership.
Okay.
I had to interview.
Okay, so let's start with that. All right, so we're gonna interview for leadership,
Okay.
but I'm gonna throw a wrench in there for you. Okay, so why do you want to be in leadership?
Because it wait, because I think it'll be really fun, and I love like seeing all the work that like leadership does around school and stuff, and um like it's really fun, and I just like I want to be a part of all like behind the scenes of like how the events are made and all that stuff.
Okay, but it says here that you can't read. So how is that gonna affect your work here?
Because I don't have to know how to read, I just have to know how to write.
And you can write without reading.
Yep.
So how do you know what you wrote down?
Because I asked my friends what it said.
That's true. Okay.
I asked my friends what letters to put down, and then I just write it down.
Okay. All right. Try to understand. All right. So it also says that you don't work well with others. What does from your last place of employment? It said. Do you want to walk me through that?
So
Situation?
so I don't work well with others. I kind of like to just like get given a task. Wait, I like to be given a task and then just like figure it out on my own because I feel like I work better alone. Like I work out the problem or whatever it is, and then I get it done
No help.
with no help.
And that's for everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Well. All right. You got one for me.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Just like randomly pick a job. Not like just something. It could be like an ice cream man. It could be a mailman. Like just.
Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't know. It's not my job.
Thinking on top of our head, we're working through your brain right now, trying to.
Yeah. That's not my job. That's Evan's job.
To assign tasks.
No, that's he's like the leadership president. And so when Miss Hill was interviewing the seventh graders for next year's leadership, he was like helping out with that stuff.
Oh.
It was the president, the vice president, and like I can't think. I think it was like the secretary and whoever else. I don't know. But they like all asked like different questions.
So, job to have a good job. Keep up the good work. I have no idea who this person is. So speaking of leadership, are there other jobs that you think you could do better? Actually, I'm not going to ask that because I don't know which one of your friends are going to be watching this. If they do, I don't know. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But what is something that you would like to do in leadership that you don't do right now?
Honestly, I like what I'm doing. There's not really anything in leadership that I wouldn't want to do, that I'm like not already doing that I would want to do.
Okay.
It's like I'm on the design committee. And so like we make all the decorations and stuff, and I love making all the decorations. And like we have like I love our markers. We have markers for posters and they're so juicy and I love juicy markers. Oh, I love juicy markers and pens. I'm just like my mom. I love pens.
Is Juicy Marker a brand?
No.
What does Juicy Marker mean? Like, what do you mean by
when the
juicy?
like the markers just like they have like ink, like the ink, because we have like Posca markers and they're paint markers.
Okay.
And they're like when you like draw with them, like they're just like juicy. Like they have like they just perfectly fill in, like they perfectly like there's no like it's not like when you're coloring in like with like markers and they're kind of like faded a little bit in like some certain areas, but then like others are not.
Yeah.
It's like when they're juicy, they're like just perfect, just like perfect lines every time. It's just like oh,
Juicy
so
markers.
nice.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. Juicy markers are top tier.
Mm-hmm.
What brand of markers?
Posca.
Posca
Markers.
Posca.
Or just like paint markers. I love paint markers. Posca markers are just. I got them for my birthday too, and I was so happy because I love Posca markers. And then it's Hill like specifically that's like got like a brand new box of markers, of Posca markers, just for design committee. Like a while. This was like a while ago, and basically everyone but design ended up using them. And we're all so mad because we're like, these markers
you got for you.
Yeah. And then everyone else used them. So then when I got my Posca markers for my birthday, I was like, I can't really use them at home because I don't have anything to use them at home for.
Right.
So then I brought them to school. And so I was like, I'm making sure that these markers are only for design. Because if they're mine, I can make sure of that because I take them home.
Yeah.
And like I supervise them.
Yeah.
Because like this way, like if they're mine, then I can make sure only design uses them. Like if anyone else like wants to use them, they have to ask me because they're my markers. So I'm like, that way I know that only design uses them because they're my markers. So I'm like, at least like I know how to because design is the only committee, like we're the people that know how to keep markers like fresh. Like we know how to keep them like clean and not like because everyone else like pushes down like really hard on it and like they like drag like that and it's like really like annoying because then it like pushes them and then it like ruins like the marker like the where the drawing part comes out and then but then like us we like keep them nice and then so they're like how do you even do that like how do you end up making like the like fine tip like the fine point like markers like this end up going like that. I'm like it's so annoying. So then like Miss Hill just bought us new markers too. So we're like, thank goodness, like we love our new markers because they're just like that's exactly what we did. We put like a sticky note on them. We're like design only, do not use. But like we have to make sure like in big bold letters to make sure that no one uses that because we were so mad when everyone else uses them.
Yeah, people don't know. People first of all don't take care of their own stuff.
Yeah.
So when it comes to other people's stuff, they're like, oh, if they need some, they'll just buy it.
Yeah.
Ones, blah blah blah. And they don't think about that.
I'm like,
they don't know how to take care of it.
It just makes me mad. I'm like,
that's why we can't have nice things.
Exactly. I'm like, this is why I only let very few people use my stuff because, like, no one knows how to take care of their stuff. And no one knows, like, if you don't know how to take care of your own stuff, then you for sure don't know how to take care of other people's stuff. And, like, I'm like, but, like, my friend Meadow, I'm so grateful for her because she's, like, just like me. And she, like she knows how to take good care of like pens and stuff because she likes pens too, and she's like whenever like I borrow one of her pens or something, she's like be careful. I'm like I know I hate when people like are not like careful with their stuff, like especially with other people's stuff. I'm like if it's not yours, take better care of it than you would with your own stuff. And I'm like leave it better than you left it. Like shout out to Meadow. But I'm like, it makes me mad when other people like don't take care of your stuff. Like,
I get it. I get it. That's why we can't have nice things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, take care of your stuff, people. Mm-hmm. Take care of other people's stuff. Mm-hmm. Sure. Like, And that's about time. So thank you for hanging with us. That we'll get back to this was episode 1 of My Spawn and Me. Again, I'm Anthony.
I'm Ryden.
Have a nice day.